morning, guys. Welcome back to Rock Fabulous 40s, and I'm going to do something just a little bit different today. It kind of goes along the same thing. It kind of goes along the same type of thing I was doing with the Finding the Perfect Foundation for Me videos, but it is a little different. And what I mean by a little different is the product that I'm going to do today, guys, is just a little gimmicky. Actually, it's not a little gimmicky, it's a lot gimmicky. But let me get to the story as to how I found this product. I went to work Monday morning. I was wearing a white blouse. I think you guys probably know where I'm going with this. I had my travel mug full of coffee, and I got to work and I drank all my coffee, refilled it, and sat back down at my desk to drink more coffee, and it dribbled down my face and got all over my white shirt. So I had no way to change clothes or anything like that because I was at work. I don't bring extra clothes to work. So on my lunch break, I went to Walgreens to find a Tide pen or a stain remover or something to get the coffee out of my shirt. And when I got to Walgreens, I was walking through the beauty section because I just can't help myself and I have to walk through the beauty section. And something caught my eye, and it says right on the package, it's an as seen on TV. Now, I've never seen this on TV here in the States. I don't know if you guys have or not, but I haven't. So when I got online and I started doing some research on this product, apparently this product looks like it has been out since about 2010, and there was some infomercials about this product done overseas in the UK and that kind of thing. And I think this is probably the first maybe that it's been brought to the States since 2010. Anyways, like I said, it is very, very gimmicky. It is an as seen on TV, and it is called the Magic Minerals. It looks like this. So it comes with a foundation, a powder foundation compact, this little brush. They call it a professional stubby brush. It's kind of a strange name for a brush, stubby brush. And then it comes with a mascara. Now I'm going to read you guys the claims of this powder foundation, and then you guys tell me if you think this is gimmicky or not. Alright, so the Magic Minerals Flawless Looking Skin Foundation. It says it is an all-in-one self-correcting breakthrough. Ooh, my arms are falling off my table here. It says it conceals and covers blemishes, age spots, fine lines, and uneven skin tone. It contains antioxidants, vitamin C and E. It says it's hypoallergenic, natural SPF, no irritants, fragrance-free, lasts up to 12 hours, and adjusts to your skin color. And that's what I find the thing I find really gimmicky about it is the fact that it says that it covers everything. Age spots, fine lines, uneven skin tone. Well, if it's going to cover fine lines, does that mean it's going to sink into the fine lines? I don't know. We'll see. Also, it says that it adjusts to your skin color. Well, this foundation only comes in one color. So they're saying that this one color is going to adjust to somebody who's fair as porcelain all the way to somebody who has a really, really dark, dark, dark skin tone. I just don't see how that's possible. Alright, so it also says it has a natural SPF, but it doesn't say anywhere on the packaging what the SPF coverage is. So my suggestion would be, if you guys do try this, to go ahead and wear your regular SPF underneath. If you have a primer with SPF or a moisturizer with SPF, go ahead and wear that underneath it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take this out of the packaging so you guys can get a look at what these products actually look like. Okay, so I got it all out of the packaging, and it looks like a little, a little compact. And when you open it up, it has, a pretty decent sized mirror. And then this is what the foundation actually looks like. Do you guys see all the different colors in it? It's got lavender, it's got pink, yellow, green. Let me read what all these colors are supposed to do. The pink is supposed to brighten pale, dull skin and give a glow to the entire face. The green, or the mint, is for ruddy complexions, discolorations, blemishes, or marks. It's also supposed to help camouflage and even out the entire skin tone. Lavender helps camouflage yellow and sallow complexions, and yellow covers discolorations under eyes, helps cover skin discolorations as well as bruises. Okay, so that's what all the little different colored speckles in there are for. And then it also came, like I said, with this little, what they call the professional stubby brush. It's actually really, really soft. So when I do my demo today, I'm going to use this brush with it. It also came with a little sponge. It's like a little application sponge in here. And let's read the directions for application. To use Magic Minerals powder, apply liberally over the entire face with the included stubby brush. After applying, buff vigorously to set the makeup for a flawless look. Okay, so that's how we'll do it. And actually, since it came with a little sponge, I don't know if I want to use the sponge. Maybe I'll try the sponge at a later date. I was thinking maybe I'd try the sponge on half my face and the brush on the other half, but since it says to just go ahead and use the brush, I think I'll just use the brush for it today. And then I'm also going to try out this mascara that came in here as well, which looks like this. And it actually, honestly guys, feels like a very, just the packaging feels very cheap, very not put together well, I guess. So, I don't know. We'll try it. We'll see how it goes. Who knows? Maybe the mascara might turn out to be, you know, halfway decent. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull my hair back, and I'm going to start applying this. And let me see if I can get my camera a little closer up so that way you guys can actually see how it's applying. All right, here we go. Time to start applying. So I'm just going to take the brush and I'm going to swirl it in. And I'm going to apply it liberally all over the face, just like the directions say. Here we go. Okay, so I applied it liberally all over my face. I buffed it in. And, okay, so maybe it evened out my skin tone a little bit, but it didn't cover anything. I still have my acne spots showing through, big as day. I still have my discoloration on my nose showing through. I still have my big discolorations on my forehead and my hyperpigmentation showing through. This stuff does not seem to cover snot. So, I'm going to take it a little further, and I'm going to go ahead and unwrap the sponge. And let's see if I can get a better application with it with the sponge. And I'll go back in and buff it in. So here's the sponge. I'm going to dip it in here, and here we go. Giving it a really good coating on this sponge. Okay, it definitely covers better with the sponge application. Okay, so now that it is applied liberally all over the skin, I'm going to take the brush and buff it back in. Okay guys, so this is the finished foundation. I don't feel that it did everything that it claims to do. You know, it claims to cover fine lines, wrinkles, blemishes, acne. It claims to be a concealer foundation in one, and I don't feel that it is. I don't feel that it covered any of my acne on my chin. It did cover a little tiny bit, but it's still visible. I can still really see it. I can still see the discoloration on my nose from when I got sunburned, and I can still see all the hyperpigmentation all over my face. So in that aspect, it really didn't cover, but in the aspect of if I had put a concealer on under this powder, would it have worked? Probably. I don't see it as of yet sinking into any pores or exaggerating the pores, so that's good. And I don't see it as of yet caking into any of the lines, because normally when I use a powder foundation, that's the first place it goes. Within the first 2 minutes, it's already into the lines. So none of the fine lines has it sank into yet. So I think that maybe if I would have worn this like over the top of a concealer, put the concealer down first and then this, maybe it would work. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wear it throughout the rest of the day. I'm not going to put any other makeup on except for this Jerome Extended Lash Mascara, which also came in this kit. And I do already have it on. I have already applied it. And the brush, it's not waterproof. The brush is really nothing special. It's just your standard typical brush. It's not the plastic brush. And it didn't really seem to do anything extremely amazing to my eyelashes. And, you know, that's okay, because maybe some days you want more of a natural look. So, you know what, guys? I am not going to put any more makeup on. It's just the mascara and the foundation. I'm going to put a little bit of mist and set on just to maybe see how it does when I set it with the spray a little bit. And we're just going to see. We're just going to see how it works, you know? Who knows? Maybe it will last. It's supposedly supposed to last 12 hours. We'll see. Anyway, so I will get back with you guys at the end of the day, and I will give you my final report on this Jerome Alexander Magic Minerals. So I'll see you back, well, in several hours. Okay, guys, I'm back. I don't know how many hours it's been. It's been, let's see, I put the foundation on about 9 o'clock this morning. It is now almost 5 o'clock in the evening, so it's what, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 hours? Okay, I had to count that on my fingers. So I've had this on now for 8 hours, and I'm ready to take it off. And it's not really because I don't feel it like caking up my face. What I feel is very itchy. There's something, sorry, now my eye itches. There's something in this foundation that is just not really agreeing with my skin. It's kind of making me feel, like I said, itchy and a little bit irritated. I will say, however, that after putting it on, I didn't feel like it did exactly what the claim said that it should do. I didn't feel like it covered up all the hyperpigmentation. I didn't feel like it covered up any lines or wrinkles or even the acne spots that I have going on. I don't feel it really covered those up completely. It did cover them a little. And from looking at it now, it's still about the same as it was when I applied it. I do have a little bit of shine going on, I think, just right here. And that's because I typically always have an oily T-zone anyway. But that's very odd, though, for it to get oily with a powdered type foundation. I never get oily with a powdered type foundation. So I thought that was kind of odd. I do feel that the color actually matched me really well, even when I was out running my errands and I was in my car and I pulled my mirror down and looked in the natural light. I didn't see any difference in color between my face and neck. So the color matched me perfect. So that wasn't a problem. I do feel that it actually, after it really settled down a little bit, that it actually started looking really pretty natural. It didn't look powdery or cakey or anything, so it really didn't look bad. Now, what I did notice is it did start to settle in the laugh lines right here, and then it settled in the eyebrows. And I'm going to zoom you guys in here really quick and give you guys a closer look at that. Okay, so, alright, so let's see if I can get close here and show you guys what I am seeing in the mirror. Alright, so looking at the laugh lines, and I don't know, can you guys actually see? You see how that kind of caked into the laugh lines a little bit? It's not horrid, but it did cake in. And then the eyebrow, what is that, the frown lines? Is that what they call those? Do you see how it's caked in there? So that is pretty much the same issue that I have with every single powder type foundation that I've ever tried, is it sinks into those lines. Like I said, other than that, it does look pretty natural. It doesn't look like I have a whole face full of makeup on. I do have a little bit of shine going on here. My main issue is that it's itchy. And I have sensitive skin, so there's probably just something in the formula of the product that's making me itchy, but it is very, very itchy. As far as the mascara, and I know I wasn't doing a big review on the mascara, but I did put the mascara on, and the mascara actually seems to be lasting. It is a very natural looking mascara. There's nothing big and great and just raw about the mascara, but it hasn't given me panda eyes and it hasn't flaked off, but it is very, very natural. So the mascara is okay. So guys, in my opinion, I really feel that if I had applied a concealer underneath the foundation, then it would probably look a little bit better than what it does. It would have definitely have covered more. The foundation did apply with more coverage when I used the sponge versus the brush. And overall, I mean, at Walgreens it's $19 for this foundation. And if it wasn't for my sensitive skin and being completely and crazy itchy right now, I would say that it would probably be worth it. I wouldn't say that it did exactly the claims that it said it would do, but it's just on a regular, if you were to compare it as to a regular foundation on that kind of a standpoint, I feel like the foundation actually held up pretty well. Other than just the couple of issues I had with it caking into the lines and a little bit of the shininess, which is kind of odd to happen for me with powder foundation. I mean, other than those couple of little things, as just a regular foundation on a whole, I feel it did pretty well. I don't know how it would do on other skin tones that are quite a bit darker than mine, but supposedly it is supposed to do well on all skin tones. So I don't know. I don't have a comparison on dark skin tones, so I don't know about that. But I do feel that with the proper concealer underneath and using the sponge to apply, I feel in that aspect you could get pretty good coverage, and that it does actually last long. Well, it lasted me, what, 7 hours? So it lasted me 7 hours without breaking down. It's supposed to last 12. Guys, I'm sorry, I can't leave it on any longer to see if I can go the full 12. It's just too itchy. But guys, just as a regular foundation, without all the big hype and claims that this company has put on this product, I feel that its wear time has actually been pretty good and it hasn't broken down. So guys, that is my opinion on the Jerome Alexander Magic Minerals Foundation. I hope you guys found this review somewhat helpful, and if you did, please go ahead and leave a comment down below. I'm kind of curious to know though if you guys have seen this in your Walgreens, and if you have wanted to try it, if you have tried it, what you thought of it. Let me know. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you have. Also, guys, you can look me up on my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Tumblr. It's all under the name Rock Fabulous 40s. Also, guys, hit subscribe down there somewhere, and you too can rock your fabulous 40s, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.